What is that I hear? 200,000 subs. Oh, it's an incredible day on purposes. I just started recording. I have no plan for this. 200,000 subs, man. That is a monumentous occasion. I'm not even sure where to start with this. Thank you for everybody that has click the button, over the course of the past couple years. And I guess now would probably be an appropriate time to do another, Q&A thing. If anybody has any interest in doing that. I don't know what the fuck y'all motherfuckers would have to ask me, but, I'm just moving this camera around like I'm recording the interrogation scene with the Joker in The Dark Knight. I'm sorry, this is just a strange way to do it. So yeah, if you got any questions for a Q&A that I will probably put out in 6 months, just drop them in the comments of this video. I will gladly talk about anything, Somebody keeps asking me if I've seen the Matt Reeves Batman movie. I can talk about that. It doesn't fucking matter. I can talk about anything. Except where I work and what game I'm working on. I just like my privacy. I don't want to just outright say, tell people this is the thing that I'm doing that I've been working on for 3 years, in the professional game industry. Just because gamers are crazy, I think we all know this. Our favorite medium tends to attract fuckers. So yeah, just drop any questions that you might have for some vague, inevitable, maybe QA thing that I'll put out at some point. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is this goddamn Dying Light video. I just want to speak on that for a moment. So at this point, by the time this 200K, what a celebration video this is, video goes up, I will have re-uploaded the Dying Light video for a third time. So, I guess I'll just tell you why. Long story short, the first time I uploaded it, I somehow missed this in editing because I had family emergency stuff happening over the past couple months. Everything's okay now, don't worry about it. But I also had, just work stuff, work stress. So it's hard to make a video anyway amongst all that stuff. Much less a video that is easily the longest editorial I've ever put out by at least 20 minutes. I think the second longest editorial video is maybe the Deadly Premonition one. It's 47 minutes, and this is 20 minutes longer than that almost. So this is the longest editorial I've ever made, and it's just been a lot to deal with. So, I put hundreds of hours into this goddamn Dying Light video, and then when I ended up uploading it, I was just so tired, and somehow I missed the fact that the video is 70% quieter than every other video on the goddamn the site of YouTube. So, I got a bunch of comments on the first day this video's quiet. The audio levels are low. And I was like, oh God, I was so tired. I was just gonna leave it there. But then eventually I couldn't just let that glaring error exist. I couldn't live with it. So I eventually took it down, 2 days after releasing it, like an insane person. And with the hair on my mouth, I'm sorry. And then so at that point I redid the entire audio mix from the ground up because, I guess I could have just gone in and raised it. There's a bunch of different factors there. I was working with a new mic as well, and that was just a horrible idea to get a new mic before I got into this giant project and to have to deal with a new technical aspect that I hadn't worked with before. Big fuck up. Point is, I ended up putting it out. I missed the whole 70% loud, quieter than anything, volume issue, and I took it down, redid the whole mix, and then at the end of that week, when I uploaded the second take of the Dying Light video, I was so fucking exhausted. Even more exhausted because I thought I'd been done with the video, and then I had an extra week of work ahead of me, remastering and remixing it after the first upload. So by the time the second upload went up, I was just fuck it, I don't care, just upload it. Turns out I care. So now I've just gone through and I've been balancing the background music, balancing the sounds that play in the background, which there weren't enough of, and the initial go-throughs, and then I've also added some extra sounds and a couple extra on-screen text flashes that I should have had the first time around that I wanted to do, but I was just too tired to do. This new version is the final version. I'm sorry to invalidate all the previous wonderful comments. I know I've killed it algorithmically. Don't really care that much. I just want to be content with my content, you know. So that's what's been going on. Just a lot of life factors that resulted in me re-uploading this video 3 times like an insane person. So won't happen again. I understand how this new mic works now. Sorry about that. Genuinely do apologize for re-uploading this thing. You know, I feel bad, but I also don't feel that bad because I feel like my own opinion of my own art is more important than anything. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that, basically. Feel free to leave some comments about, you know, the Q&A, 200K Q&A that I'll put out eventually at some point. Looking forward to it. Thanks for all the support. Really do appreciate it. You guys are great. I really appreciate that my comment section is mostly positive. There's not a lot of crazy people in it, which I think is awesome. I'm kind of proud of fostering a community of people that don't seem to be like completely insane gamers, just kind of normal people. So keep it up. Don't be nuts. You're already doing a great job. So have a good one, I guess.